to this very moment collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless, tapping into our spirit guides, our angels. We shall see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work. Oh, very interesting. Okay, all of that is over there, and let's get into today's message. So it really isn't a love message at all, but I am seeing someone pull on you when it comes to the love department. It feels like there is someone you do have a connection with that is almost trying to make it romantic so that they can get carried with you. We have impulsive, socially expansive, and exploration of the freedom self. You're ironically being called to a bit of solitude at this point, and it's not like hermit mode type solitude. It's solitude in the sense that you can't take everyone with you on this journey, and you'll be able to reconnect with people as you get your footing in your new life, and you'll be able to carry people with you. But I'm really feeling like someone is trying to really pull on your heartstrings, and almost, we have the Lover's card here, which is the Lover's card is divinely guided, and we have that coming up with the Six of Cups. This Lover's card is the energy you're moving into, collective. Six of Cups is a lover of the past. It could be someone you were in a relationship. It could honestly be a situationship. Six of Cups doesn't always have to be romance that was fully explored. Six of Cups can actually talk about like those kind of childhood or teenhood romances where it's like, oh my god, we were crushing on each other all high school, but we never said a word to each other type thing. It can rule those too. So this could be someone you've never had a romantic past with. Like, we have this weird mix of romance cards that are coming up with all these other cards that make it so clear that this play is about you. Like, you're moving forward into a new energy, growing, expanding, and I'm definitely picking up on someone trying to attach to you. Now, Six of Cups can talk about like childhood friends as well. Soulmates can be friends also. Soulmates are essentially people who are kind of kindred spirits, people that kind of help you grow, level up, expand, people who do life with you. So a soulmate doesn't always have to be romantic. I do see that there is significance to this connection, but it's almost like this person is crashing out of fear. They can feel you moving away from them and they're really panicking. So for some of you, this could be a friend that you've had for years, but you look at that person and you know that they're not ready to come with you, or you look at that person and it's like, every time I hang out with you, I end up in the same situations. I'm trying to grow, expand, and tap into something new. So the opposite of what I want to do is end up in the same places, situations. If anything, I want to meet new people. I want to grow and expand. And this person is just feeling very panicked about it. Understandably, they are losing access to you and they're kind of freaking out. The impulsive card talks about someone who's very dynamic and enterprising as well. This could be someone who's spontaneous with that enterprising energy. It's like, oh, they're ready to embark on an enterprise right away. They're always ready to grow, expand. They're always ready for something new. They're down with the growth moments. They're down with like, they're very free-spirited and confident and fiery. So they're like, okay, if we're moving on to the next place, let's go. But I don't feel like this is for them, and they're not feeling it either. And I feel like they know it. I feel like this person in their heart of hearts, they know it. Socially expansive lets me know that this is someone who typically has expanse moments through other people. They're socially expansive, so the more they connect with people, the more they succeed. Now, this could be a double-edged sword. It can make them very vampiric, especially when people aren't consenting to that, when people aren't trying to take you under their wing and, have a to and fro with you. It can just feel overbearing. So just be aware of this. This person can be very charming. They're a social butterfly. And because of that, I mean, we have the solitude card. You could want to take this person with you yourself, because it's like, especially if you're someone who's used to the solitude and that's your usual vibe. That's what I was feeling in the beginning too. I'm like, this solitude feels so different. It's not giving like hermit mode solitude. It's giving a different kind of solitude. Like, you'll be solo on this journey moving forward. It's not giving like the kind of solitude where you're just kind of spending only time by yourself. But with this person being impulsive, ready to go, socially expansive, this could be a great person to help you when you're in new places, because they can break the ice and have those conversations until you feel comfortable enough to kind of spark up some conversations and get in the mix and find your footing yourself. However, the blessing that's coming into your life is only for you. I'm getting dream life vibes, like you stepping into your dream life. And this person, it's just like, I don't know, it's so heartbreaking because it doesn't feel low vibrational. It really doesn't. It feels like there really is a bond, and it makes sense why this person would want to go with you. Like I was just tapping into, you could even see the value of this person coming with you on this next leg of your journey. So it's like, man, so gray area with this one. It's like you can't take any complete stance on them, because there is benefit to bringing this person along. But I am getting collective that you're having a personal breakthrough, and it really is meant to be done alone. And going through this breakthrough, typically you only have to do it once. Like, once you break the ice and you get used to, once you build a new life yourself, you can always build another one. And that's when you start to become fearless. So even if your struggle in this life has always been throat chakra, you've had a huge throat chakra block, it's hard for you to initiate conversations, to say your opinions, to, join the conversation. This situation is going to give you the experience in doing that, to the point where down the line you'll be absolutely fearless. So I totally see why Spirit is saying this journey, is for you. And this is how you get the skills to do what this person is able to do, with them already being successful in social expansion. So it makes sense, why Spirit is really pushing this. Exploration for the freedom self, it's giving, it's weird because it can be a lone wolf energy, but it can also be a control freak, someone who likes to get this, get things done kind of right away, someone who's super vigilant but also can be very aloof and guarded. So whenever you're exploring yourself, and honestly I feel like this is more talking about you, whenever you're exploring what freedom is like for yourself, a lot of times people can say, oh, you're being fake, because one day you're cool with something and then the next day it's like, no, I actually don't like that dynamic at all anymore. I've changed. So give yourself grace as you're going through this. But I also feel like this person is their next leg of the journey versus social expansion is more based on their own power and acquiring things on their own. It definitely feels codependent. It feels like a bestie. Oh my gosh, Spirit just showed me a childhood rival. Spirit just showed me a school rival. So what does the school rival do when they no longer have the person to compete with? Everything was all fine during school age when you two could fuel each other and bounce off of each other. That's crazy. Spirit just revealed to me soulmates can even be people that you are in opposition with. Oh my God. Because they literally do the same thing. They help your soul expand. They are a mate to your soul all the same, even if you're always in opposition. This is crazy. I mean, spirituality, it never fails to surprise me, because it's like, what the hell? What the hell? I've had so much positive connotation to soulmates, and now Spirit is showing me something else totally different and a deeper level of soulmates. But yeah, that's crazy. A childhood rival, a school place rival could literally be your soulmate. Oh my God, my mind is blown. But so anyways, Spirit is saying, okay, we've been going on this parallel journey and we're splitting off now and we're going into different, directions. This person has always been socially expansive in different friend groups, and they've had, that's the most socially expansive time, when you have the proximity of friends because you're in school, or the proximity of coworkers because you're around people. But when it's time to get your own footing and get a job where you don't know anyone there and you're just freeballing it, it can be a totally different story. You could, you know, I mean, so I'm getting like both of you are going on different journeys. Whether this is a rival that's been motivated by you and your accomplishments and always want to do better than you, whether this is a bestie who you've been locked in with but has become codependent towards you, or whether this is a romantic partner who you still very much so love. Honestly, I don't have the answer. I don't know how you would keep a boundary like this, especially if you're still in a relationship. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. Because when you're living, especially like in the same house or in a relationship, I don't know how to balance this energy. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to look into that. But we have openness and potential. So collective, time is of the essence. Time is very ripe with manifestation energy for you right now. The energy around you is open. It's like 1111 energy, right? Like the portal is open, the gateway is right in front of you, and you have to walk through. That's the vibe. And Spirit is saying, you know, one at a time. They can't go with you, or at least if they did, you would kind of miss on the major benefits that come with going through it alone. So yeah, Spirit is showing me like a tunnel right now, a quantum tunnel. By the time you're on the other end, let me tell you, we got the transformation card. Your life is going to be amazing. It's like I was saying, it's giving dream life energy. I see collective stepping into their dream life. And once you're there, you can kind of help people out, but you gotta get there first. You know, you can't do everything with a friend or with, you know, being inspired by competition for the person we were tapping into before. So I see a huge portal opening up for you, collective. I see you going through a massive transformation, and there's a lot of potential here. I feel like even what Spirit has planned for you is not the cap. You could go even farther. Spirit always has like, okay, this person, it's time for them to go here, it's time for them to do this. But if you optimize your circumstances, you could accomplish even more than what, you know, the higher power has planned for you. So oh my goodness, the energy around you is very, very ripe. It feels luxurious. Oh, let's see what other, almost forgot I even pulled tarot. Let's see what other cards we got. They're all showing up reversed. Reversals aren't inherently bad either, so let's start with that. We got the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Coins reversed. You may be seeing some repeating eights. Eight of Swords reverse is breaking free, and Eight of Coins reverse is an energy of letting go of a long-term investment. So this could be a long-term relationship. Again, you know, it's giving like going through school, you know, it's giving long-term relationship. You could have been friends with that person for 8 years. You could have been in that relationship for 8 years. But Eight of Coins is like, okay, you've been working on something, put in the work, you got your head down, you're focused. Eight of Coins reversed is you're being pulled in other directions. You're not really focused on the projects that you were before, or those projects are complete. So I wouldn't say that, you know, if you're currently in a relationship, your path with that person is complete, but you know, I feel like there's just going to be a different dynamic moving forward that they will have to get used to. But whoever this is has identified themselves with you, whether consciously or unconsciously. They're very much so identified with you. Without you, they do feel a lack of purpose or a lack of direction. So even if this is like a school rival and you guys have been bouncing off of each other, trying to compete with each other to get the best grade, this person has been dependent on your good scores to give them the motivation to feel like they want to do better. So what happens when you don't have that motivation? You don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to work on because someone hasn't initiated a goal for you. You're just kind of lost and to your own devices, you know? So Eight of Swords reversed, I see you being released from this, but it's very bittersweet, especially if this is like a romantic relationship. And I'm not feeling like your relationship is going to end, by the way. I'm feeling more like transformation energy where we're going through the quantum tunnel and we're coming out the other end in a different life. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be a rough for a while. Spirit just said a year, so rough for a year and that relationship, but they just kind of have to get used to the new dynamic and they'll have to find themselves and maybe even make new friends, especially if this person is like really clung to you. We got the Two of Coins reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed. So Spirit is calling you at this time to find comfort in the gray area Knight of Swords reversed is like, I don't want you attacking anyone. I don't want you being aggressive in your approach. However, Two of Coins reversed, you need to have strong boundaries and resolve. So Spirit's like, let's not create problems, but let's stand on business. So there's so many micro lessons being learned here and so many micro dynamics going on here as well. Like, this is not a simple situation. The good side is we got a quantum and advancement. So if you've been listening to like reality shifting subliminals, or if you've been trying to quantum leap, with your manifestations, I do see that happening. So that'll be very exciting to see what comes of that. We got Temperance reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, I'm seeing a complete, divestment in something or someone. Something or someone no longer has your attention and they're really struggling with it. You know what? Let me tap into this Lovers card. See what this is about. Spirit, tell us about this Lovers card. Someone very sure about you, I'm getting right away. We got the Two of Swords. My nail is caught. We got the Two of Swords reversed. Oh, and the Ten of Cups. Oh my God. You guys, I am seeing long-term fulfillment. And you know what? I ain't gonna yay. There may be a second love interest approaching with that Ten of Cups. Dang. And that's crazy because it's like, if you're into astrology, you understand like the concept of a progressed chart. And basically a progressed chart, I want to say it starts when you're 30. If you're approaching 30, that's definitely a big sign for you. But your luck, your destiny, how things work for you changed based on the progression of your astrology. And some things just are naturally in your life for a season, not forever. So it naturally, certain people and things get phased out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have highly self-aware, expansive horizons, and purity of the heart. I'm loving this. So you do have a new romantic interest coming into your life. Ten of Cups, Lovers card clarified about the Ten of Cups. Like, come on, this is a deeply romantic connection. I will say another way that you can interpret this though, because Lovers card kind of talks about a perfect pair, a perfect opportunity. Same with Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like dream life energy. Ten of Cups can a lot of times resemble the World card in the sense that it's a lower level of happily ever after. Typically your life doesn't, the end of your journey is not marriage. That's just the start of another journey. Whereas the World card can be a bigger cycle completion, and it's like, okay, we're staying in this energy for a long, 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 long time. And Ten of Cups is long time as well, but there's still growth and evolution and opportunities that come in after even Ten of Cups. My goodness, Lovers card with the Ten of Cups, I'm not gonna yai. This person is in love with you. We got the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, very illuminated person. Someone who sees you. It feels deep, like someone who really sees you, loves you, understands you. And then we got highly self-aware, expansive horizons, purity of the heart. This person is observant. They're focused on self-improvement. They're hardworking. They analyze things. They serve others. They're humble. And honestly, they love a challenge. This person is someone who looks at themselves and says, okay, there's an opportunity for growth and progress here. Let me take that. Even if I'm called out to get there, let me take that because it's still something that's good in the end. Expansive horizons, this person is adventurous. I feel like they're lucky as well, naturally lucky, very curious, inspirational. They want to travel. Travel for this person also likely brings a wealth. This person is generous, intelligent, and philosophical. They want to learn more. They want to grow more. They want to expand. So they're bringing all of that energy into your life. It'll be very nice to have someone like this in your life. And then unmatched purity of the heart brings someone who's sensitive and can idealize their partner as well. So they'll likely put you on a pedestal. This person is complex and they long for a home. They long to feel like they're where they're supposed to be. And emotionally, they're typically connected to the higher realms as well. So this person is going to kind of check all the boxes for you and really give you that sensitivity that you need to feel like, okay, you know what? I'm with someone who genuinely cares about me. We got Kuan Yin with care and compassion again. Knight of Swords reverse. Your guides don't want you to rub it in anyone's face, but to gracefully bow out. It says, choose love, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. If you can help people, go ahead and give them resources. Even if it's like, I can't take you with me, but I still know of this way that you can see success, go ahead and do that, but allow yourself to step away as well. That is what I got for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for us today. I'll talk to you soon.